Architectural Builder's Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Okay, so what information are you looking for?
So I'll give you the product number. It's Charlie CRL, so Charlie Romeo Lima, and then it's S is in Sam, D is in Delta, K is in Kilo, 2000, and I'm not sure which one's the oil rub bronze, but I want to say it's the BBRZ.
Okay.
So I have a sliding bathroom tub door, glass door, and inside of it is like a towel holder or something, and it kind of takes up a little bit of room. And I have little kids who I can see one day deciding to see if they can do a pull-up or something on it and probably smashing the glass because when they support their weight.
You're
So
talking
I
about
wanted
your
to change
kids or
out
my kids?
maybe both.
Both. Definitely both. Are you kidding me? For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to be ahead of the game. And like I said, I've taken a shower in it. It's mostly used for them, but you're washing your hair or something. Your elbows always hit it because it's just a tub. So I wanted to get rid of that. And it's like I think Delta glass doors I got at Home Depot when I redid the bathroom. And the hole on it, so you can only do a one-sided stub. So the hole on it's about maybe half-inch size hole. So I wanted to make sure that this would cover that little hole that they pre-make in the glass.
Yeah, it will. The discussion that's the diameter of the stem. While I don't know what it is exactly, it's certainly going to be greater than half-inch. And just when I scale that by eye to the inside, 1 3/16, it would certainly be larger than that. Now, what I would do is would be determine the diameter. Once you get this knob, you determine the diameter of the bushing that they send with it. And then you get a second bushing to completely fill that hole that's in the glass that has the right OD and then the proper ID. And then that thing won't wiggle around at all.
Oh, I follow you. I see what you're saying. Yep. Yeah, that probably would be a good idea. Some kind of rubber or plastic thing, O-ring or whatever. Okay. And then the color of it. So it says oil rub bronze. I know the picture's kind of generic because I ordered one from Amazon that I got to send back that it said oil rub bronze, but it's not oil rub bronze. It's black. It's not even close to being an oil rub bronze because mine's, the oil rub bronze, at least the ones I got, I think it was Lowe's or Home Depot, is like black with like the brown ring. I guess that, it's the oil rub bronze, and then you have Venetian bronze. But it's not. It's more of an oil rub bronze. So I wanted to make sure that the picture, because I don't think the picture really depicts it properly, is really an oil rub bronze and not a Venetian bronze. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, BBRZ is brushed bronze. That's going to be neither oil nor Venetian bronze. So you would just want the SDK 2000 RB.
Okay. It might be the one that I was thinking of.
Yeah. Now, having said that, and spending decades in the hardware industry, there is a substantial amount of dissatisfaction with oil rubbed bronze on the side of the consumer and the side of the distributor because these manufacturers use oil rubbed bronze very loosely. To me, and all of the credentials after my last name tell me exactly what oil-rubbed bronze is, and I know what it isn't. So the problem is these manufacturers don't share that ability to understand what the standard is for oil-rubbed. Now, C.R. Lawrence is going to be pretty good. It's going to be made of solid brass. It's going to be oil-rubbed, but the very definition of oil-rubbed is that They call it a living finish. That's the west side of Chicago used car salesman way of saying, and I'm from Chicago, way of saying, So they all hide behind that term when none of it is actually very similar, and some of it's quite loosely applied because they don't use 613 or 640 as the way to call it. That's the industry actual absolute way to call oil rubbed, by using those two different 3-digit numbers. Sierra Lawrence is pretty good.
Okay.
It's going to look really, really nice as oil rubbed, but if I showed you 10 different pieces of oil rubbed, they're all going to look a little different. Some of it is absolutely far closer to black than these people who don't understand oil rubbed are insisting that it's oil rubbed. The problem with oil rubbed is when you install it today, you may or may not know, but in 10 years, it's not going to be the same color. It's going to wear off because the oil rubbing it's not a hand process, but by definition, it's a hand process. So the next time you go into a restaurant that has oil rubbed hardware, take note of the pull handles and take note of the hinges. The hinges, which no one's touched at all, they look like the day they were put in, but that pull handle where you put your hand on, that's all worn through, and you see the underlying architectural metal. So when they say living finish, it's because it's the fancy way of saying it's going to wear off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they don't have a black at all, so... that's good in the sense that I'd feel better if they actually had a black. That would tell me that they distinguish, but it could be a little darker, it could be a little lighter. It's oil rubbed. There is no absolute oil rubbed uniform. Like if you ordered polished brass or satin chrome or satin nickel, there is actually a formula by which what that looks like is going to be extremely consistent manufacturer to manufacturer. That's not the case with oil rubbed. The very elevation above sea level that the factory is located at that does oil rubbed bronze will change from sea level to Denver to wherever it is. It's literally like that. There's industry publications that support that.
Okay. So
at the end of the day, it's a $20 knob,
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to match it as close as possible to the other hardware that's in the bathroom because there's so much different hardware around it that if it looks so far different, it really stands out.
It does.
So that's what I'm trying to avoid. So, like, the picture I see on there, it just looks like a brown knob. Is that a true depiction of what it actually looks like, or is there a better photo I can see or that you can send me that I can kind of see better of what it's going to look like?
Well, the BBRZ is absolutely not oil rubbed. That is a satin bronze. It's from 0 to 10. It's 5, and what you want is like 8.5 in terms of darkness. So it's not even close. But on my website SDK2000RB, you'll find it. I'm going to. Yeah, I don't have a video or a picture of it. I wish I did. If you tell me your email address, I'll simply send you a link to it.
Yeah, if you could, please.
Yep.
I just want to kind of get a good idea of what it looks like. It's yahoo.com.
Where are you at?
I just want to see. I'm in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the link I send you is going to actually be the manufacturer's supplied image for oil rub bronze. I think it looks really nice. I have seen stuff people have called oil rubbed, and it's the only way I know that it's not black is when I hold it up to something that is truly black, like the case from my dial caliper is black, and you can tell, oh yeah, when you hold it in the light a certain way, yeah, it's not black, but it ain't oil rubbed. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So give me a few moments. I'll send this over to you.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And then
sir. Bye-bye.
If I order it, is it and it doesn't match at all? Is that returnable? How does that work?
Well, it is. The problem is it's going to be a hassle to send it back. The freight's going to be half of what the thing's worth. My suggestion is when you get my email, reply back with what you're trying to match, and I'll give you my better opinion as to what you're trying, how it's going to look. Okay.
I'll do that then. Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, because I definitely want to change it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I 100% want to change it. I just want it to look at. I know it won't be close or exact, but something close at least. So it's maybe, you know, like I said, it's always the kids in there anyways. But
Well, it still needs
yeah.
to look right.
Yeah, I know. So, all right, yeah. I'll as soon as I look forward to getting your email, and soon I'm not going to be home for a little while, but when I am home, I'll reply to the email with some photos.
Awesome, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.